This is my demographic audience profile I constructed, which shows the types of clothing, makeup, food, drinks, technologies, and also the social networking programs they will use, as this is crucial aspect in terms of marketing and exchange, as this is how I will draw my audience in through advertising on social networking sites, as many 16 to 24-year-olds use social networking regularly. This also creates an imaginary entity, as said by Yen Ang in 1991. This means that media conglomerates create an ideal audience member in their heads and make things up, like what they would do, wear, eat, drink, and what music they like to listen to, etc. This gives the company an insight into the target audience by creating a profile. My magazine attracts its target audience, as the models inside act as an ideal self, ideal partner, Carl Rogers 1980, as the audience either will want to be friends with them or want them as a partner, as they have the same interests in clothing, music, etc. They can also relate to her. As of the mise-en-scène used in the magazine to connote, they are from an indie subculture, such as costumes and makeup, for example. Lily's costumes connote a casual look, which appeals to the indie target audience, as indie fashion is usually casual clothing such as t-shirts and jeans. Also, the makeup she is wearing connotes the natural makeup that my target audience would wear, creating an ideal self, ideal partner, Carl Rogers 1980. My masthead will appeal to my target audience, as it is showing that indie music matters, and that's what IMM stands for, as indie is usually pushed aside when mainstream genres, such as rock and pop, are concerned, but not this time, as it is a magazine targeting a mainstream audience, which makes more publicity for the indie subculture and also makes more profit for the magazine. My competition on the front page will also catch the audience's eye, as I have added a competition to win tickets to the Leeds Festival 2014. They will enter this, as many of the indie genre audience members attend these, as there are appealing artists such as the Arctic Monkeys and Scouting for Girls, which are artists associated with the indie subculture. Therefore, they will create an ideal self, ideal partner, Carl Rogers 1980, for the target audience, as the audience will want to be them or want to be with them. I have also added a competition to win a meet and greet with Coldplay, as this will appeal to a mainstream audience, as Coldplay are the biggest indie band in the UK, and they also have a mainstream fan base, so this will attract members from outside the indie subculture to read my magazine, which will create more profit, as more people will be consuming my magazine. My audience, or peer group and tutor feedback enabled me to create an imaginary entity for my magazine, as they told me what was good and bad about the magazine. With this feedback, I went back and changed things that I thought could be better, such as the house style. I decided my target audience would be unisex, as my house style is black, pink and yellow and orange, which appeals to both genders, as they connote happiness. This creates a wider and mainstream audience for my magazine, which means this will create more profit for my magazine. I have addressed my audience using the house style of my magazine by combining colours together that connote indie subculture, such as black, yellow, pink and orange. These colours represent indie subculture, as the colour orange connotes energy. This relates to my target audience, as the magazine is energetic like the indie pop music inside the magazine. The demographic I am targeting are people in the ABC1 category. I have chosen this category as people within this usually have jobs such as a manager, or they will own their own business, which means they have a lot of disposable income to use to buy my magazine, which will make me profit.